Man, I gotta hear Big Bron, AD. I gotta hear y'all niggas talk, man. Cause what I seen last night was scary. I need to hear Steph. Why Steph talk for 12 minutes and Bron only talk for 5? That's what I'm talking about off the rip.
Beautiful. Let's hear from the Lakers now. LeBron James, Anthony Davis.
LeBron, you
okay.
set up for game 1. You were in.
Sheesh. Hey, that's not peak the fits. Like, this is what we're really here for. So after this L like this, I decided to come like this. AD with the pride of motherfucking breaker. Brian with the little, I don't know what that is. Nice little chain on with the white tee. Probably designer white tee. Knowing this nigga. Same with AD.
Differences in Golden State.
Bling it out there.
What did you find to be the most effective?
White diamonds.
Steph having the ball more, or the way that they defended AD. What stood out to you?
They made the adjustments. And,
what do that mean?
They don't do that. That's what a championship team does.
What adjustments? Man, he'll get into it probably. What you mean they made the adjustments? I need you to break it down for me, because I don't get it.
And, they held serve on their home court tonight. And we got to obviously see the adjustments they make. We got to make our adjustments coming into game 3.
So you just got to see the adjustments. So as a player, you don't really understand what just happened. I don't know how we just lost. They just busted our ass.
And AD, just same question for you. Draymond started on you last game. Obviously, it was Looney. They played a little different on the other end as well with the spread offense. How did that impact you? Did you feel like?
I don't think so. I mean, I took all the same shots I took in game 1. Just missed them.
I wouldn't say all, because you only had 11 attempts, and a lot of those attempts came at one time. A lot of those mates came around the general period. You need to get more looks up and be able to dominate the offense a bit better. You shouldn't be able to take no less than 22 shots against them every game. No less than 22. And that's on the low end. I'll give you 19 on the off night. Like the other game, you should have had 19 attempts. And that's through the third quarter. You should have way more. You got to have a higher usage on that offense. We need you to be a bigger part. I'm not going to blame you simply for it, because within our scheme it wasn't working. But y'all got to figure out something within the scheme that's going to be able to work. And I know y'all can. Got to make y'all adjustments. Game 3 is usually our game. We got to make sure that doesn't change the series. Game 3, we got to win that.
To the floater, same exact looks. Didn't shoot no shot that I didn't shoot in game 1. Just missed them.
Yeah.
That's all. Like Bron said, they made adjustments. Shot the ball extremely well from 3. So we'll be better. I'll be better. Making those shots.
They've been shooting extremely well from 3. Hot streak type shit.
Floor, and,
even in the game we won, they were on a hot streak.
This question's for either.
I think they're going to
cool out. Where did you feel like the game kind of slipped away tonight? Was it the third quarter when they, made?
Clay has had 6 plus threes in both games. In game 1, Steph, Clay, and Poole all had 6 threes. Like game 2, what were the 3-point numbers? Who had how many threes? How many threes they hit as a team? Warriors hit 21 threes out of 42 attempts again. So they shot 50% from 3 this time. Hard to lose when you're shooting 43 to 50%. Be honest. I think the Celtics recently did. I don't even know if they were at 50% though. Alright, so we had JaMychal Green hit 3. Clay hit 8. Holy shit. Curry hit 3. Wiggins hit 2. DiVincenzo hit 2. Moses Moody hit 2. And Kuminga hit 1. Jordan Poole didn't make any. Draymond missed his. Too many.
Threes and drop 40 plus, or was it
too efficient
kind of
too. Clay shot 8 for 11 from 3.
Yeah,
I can't let Clay only miss 3.
Up 11. Went on the run. And then obviously third quarter. We know they're a big third quarter team. Came out on fire, hit 43 in the third, and also 41 in the second. So
they call it hella flyer, heli flames.
Give up those type of quarters. So we gotta be better defensively, but I think, going to halftime, when they made that run, just kind of, where it kind of, got away from us.
LeBron, you've seen them.
I don't know if this Warriors team, like, what they do is they go nuclear. I'm going to use LeBron, so they go nuclear. I don't know if we're just going to have to rely on them being able to go nuclear, because that's what it's been looking like. We've just been relying on them. Can they go nuclear or not?
Go on crazy runs in games and all your battles with them. What's sort of the key to not letting those build and stack, and how do you kind of have to combat that?
They start getting their shots
You gotta
up.
keep scoring. Get to the free throw line as well. Just get points in the paint. They're going to go on runs. That's what they do. But you got.
Yo, what's good? Yo. Yeah. Hell no. I ain't get that arranged though right by now though. Alright, that's about to say no more. Alright, that's about. I'm gonna finish this reaction real quick. And I'm gonna get that shit situated. Alright.
Got to keep scoring. Try to hold the fort down, obviously. But you give credit where credit is due. They played exceptionally well tonight, and we didn't. And the series is tied 1-1, so that's where we're at.
LeBron, you guys have been one of the best defensive team in the league over the last month plus. But the teams you played in the league, the Warriors are pretty unique in the way they play compared to the rest of the league, with their personnel and continuity and all that. So what do you think it will take to make your defense shine as much as it has against this specific team?
Well, we still are. That doesn't change. We still want the best defensive team in the league, if not one of them. So that doesn't change, and that's what we hang our hats on. But like I said, you give credit where credit is due. Clay,
We hanging our hat on that,
tonight.
but
Draymond was great in the pocket pass with the roll.
what does that mean though?
So Jermichael gave him big time minutes.
I guess we will see, and I think he believes in the team.
24
But
minutes,
I'm just
30
saying,
minutes,
what is there to
big time
believe in?
for their team in the starting role?
What does believing in it mean? Like, do we think we're going to be able to get the same looks out of them that they had in game one? Because I don't. They have their, the only difference between game one and game two is that they were Looney, we get an open shot. We're giving up open threes for Looney versus having to give up an open three for Jermichael Green. Looney plays no defense. Looney gets offensive rebounds. Wow, Looney doesn't put up no shots. Looney, yeah, you can revive him for possession, but he doesn't make offense any easier for them. He just gives them more chances. Having that small ball guy who's setting screens and getting open threes and shit like that, it's a big impact. Especially for the scorers. They can go into the paint more too. More backdoor cuts. Looney's not camped down there. Draymond's never really down there unless he's driving the ball or getting a rebound.
How do you guys feel? Obviously, neither of you played in the fourth quarter. Did you come out of this thing all right? And did you feel that you contested?
You don't even know when the shot go up. They be shooting that bitch so sporadically. Draymond automatically know when the ball going up because he controlling offense.
Yes, we contested threes.
AD, when they go small, obviously it stretches.
I don't think you contested that many threes. I don't think we contested threes that way. I think we need to get better on our contests and completely go in on our closeouts. If we have to completely go out better to help, then we have to do so. But we have to get better with our closeouts.
The defense and
no more half closeouts. No more.
Does that change the way
Because
they were
when they rise up, them guys, the Warriors, especially Clay them, they got the shot fake into the shot.
They're a little bit more active.
They busting them bitches too. So they get you to kind of fake it, go off, then they get that open shot right off of it.
On our pocket passes that were pretty open game one, and
you hard close on that shit.
We shoot the ball well from three.
Usually what they end up doing is just
So we
Holding
start
that bitch right
making
there.
those shots, making
Then
those
they start
threes.
their dribble.
It'll be tough for them to pull in and kind of take away those pocket passes and us playing in the paint. So
Got to keep our hands in the lanes.
that's all I think it was. They
Got to
made
be able to
emphasis on
attack their
making sure that we
defense,
try to-
their
they try
zone
to,
shit, whatever the fuck
find
they
the
be
guys
doing.
on the perimeter, on the three-point line, and clog the paint up a little bit.
Cashback is good.
We're going to have to run a
but
triangle
double
offense.
cashback is even
We could run
better.
through AD or Bron,
Discover
honestly.
matches all the cashback
Get AD
you earn
low on the
at
block. Run that dunker spot. Man, we need to see something. I trust in Bron them. I trust in Darvin, AD,
Well, they didn't come with
our
the same
squad.
intensity. They don't.
Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. What y'all think the Lakers gonna do? Who y'all got in the series? Let me know some. I got Lakers. I honestly had the Lakers in a sweep. They changed the game plan up drastically. They would have kept it how they would have kept it with just like their whole rotation. Honestly, I would have kept it the same, but just with no Looney being there, it changed so much for them. If we're not in, only way I say that is because we haven't been able to score on it. I've not seen us be able to score on it. I've seen D'Lo draw a couple fouls versus them, but outside of that, it's like we have no half-court offense. Bron hitting threes, Rui just hitting threes. Like, that's what they do. They let us think we can rely on that, and we can't rely on it. So we keep trying to do it, and then when it goes away, it's like we don't have either or. And it's like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? So, we'll see. I think they'll make the proper adjustments, and I'm ready for Game 3. I think it's Saturday or Sunday, one of the two. Sheesh.